their vote, Ralph, on the new CBA is obviously this weekend. How do you think this is going to shake out? It seems like they're waiting to see how the vote goes before deciding if, in fact, they do want to push back free agency. So first, how do you think that this vote is going to shake out? And then second, what type of impact is that result going to have on possibly delaying free agency?
I think it's going to pass. I don't think it's a popular CBA. I think a lot of the veteran and older players are against it, and some of them want more time to digest it. But there are enough younger players who don't want any kind of work stoppage, like the fact that the minimum salaries are going up, that, NFL careers are not long. So you got to look at it for yourself and see the gain for the younger players. I think there's enough of them that it will pass. And once it does, I think the NFL certainly will feel good about their position. I don't know that either way it'll necessarily affect their decision on whether to postpone or not. But if they know with some certainty, here's what the rules are going to be, they could explain it that way and say, you know what, we're going to take some time. Let's think about this. We got the new CBA in place. Let's take 2 weeks to figure out what all these rules are and make sure everyone understands them.
All right, Ralph, how about when free agency officially gets going? Who will Joe Douglas and the Jets have on their wish list?
Well, pick an offensive lineman. My guess is that any offensive lineman out there he's going to be interested in. You can start with Jack Conklin, the Tennessee Titans right tackle, Joe Thuney, the guard from New England, anybody out there. I don't know that he's going to get Conklin. That contract's going to be crazy, but I think he certainly could be in play for Thuney, and maybe some top cornerbacks as well, a James Bradbury, a Chris Harris, somebody like that. He's got a lot of holes to fill, but I think those are his top two priorities.
Speaking of holes to fill, I mean, the Giants, they need a defense. They obviously could use some help on the offensive line. Where do you see the Giants going, Ralph, on their wish list for free agency?
Yeah, they're going to nose around the top players at those same positions, but I get the feeling that they're more likely to shop in the second tier. You might be looking at like a Kyle Van Noy at linebacker to be the pass rusher that they get. Certainly, there's a lot of offensive linemen out there. I think they're looking more to the draft for that. Maybe a Darrell Williams, a free agent from the Panthers, who Dave Gettleman knows could be brought in. And they're going to look at some cornerbacks too, but probably the top guys are going to be too expensive. You might end up with a Logan Ryan from the Tennessee Titans. Not cheap guys, but less expensive guys so they can fill out a lot of holes.